A face that's not the right shape doesn't work properly. And, I can often, okay. So I went to see a well-respected ear, nose, and throat surgeon. So that would be otolaryngologist in the US. And I said to him, as I've said in a lecture before, I thought that 10% of the people over 60 were going to be dying 10 years early because of sleep apnea and its consequences.
Yikes.
And he said, oh my, it's more like 20%.
Oh, great.
And it just staggers me. So you've got a fifth of the population dying from sleep apnea. Now, sleep apnea was not in my syllabus when I qualified as a dentist in 93.
Well,
now
fast.
it's killing
a
fifth of the population a decade early.
So what does that mean? Killing us, like, is it contributing to other health problems that are killing people?
Sleep apnea, because what's happening in sleep apnea is, you breathe in, you breathe out, you breathe in, you breathe out. You've got so little space that when you breathe in, your tongue gets pulled in to your airway. So what your body's doing is going to suck a little bit harder. And you try sucking a little bit harder. And clearly, that's not going to work, because the harder you suck, the more your tongue's going to get in your airway. So then you need to wake up, stimulate your conscious musculature to pull your tongue out your airway, and then you go back to sleep again. Well, this broken sleep pattern seems to be really caustic for all of the body systems. I mean, everything, just basically your body starts falling apart young. And it's a big worry. It really worries me, particularly when I look at the fact that, you Google back 1980s, because those are the guys, 1980s, because those are the guys who are going to be 20 then, who are 60 now, and look at 20-year-olds on photographs. And from my observation and from the orthodontic need at the time, it would appear that they had a far lower incidence. Well, clearly we don't think they had sleep apnea because it wasn't in my syllabus, but they seem to have great facial forms, much better facial forms than I'm seeing on the street now.
Yeah.
So that would indicate, if that's true, that it's 20% now. In a decade, it'll be 30% or 25%. A decade after that, more and more and more and more, till someone wakes up to the fact that, yes, our faces are not growing correctly, and that's having a major impact. And of course, so that's in the sleep apnea in the elderly. When you look at the sleep apnea in the kids, Stephen Sheldon in Chicago is saying that there's no such thing as ADHD. It's kids who've got short sleep.
Oh.
What do you give to kids who have ADHD? Give them amphetamines, keep them up. Also, he did an experiment. Well, it's not difficult. He had a load of kids who they sleep deprived a group of kids for an experiment. They've got ethics to do that. And the researcher phones him up and he says, please never, ever, ever ask me to do this experiment again.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because a room full of sleep deprived kids is just crazy. Kids that are very short of sleep, well, they're acting a little bit like kids with ADHD. So here's this crossover, and we're thinking, oh, isn't it interesting? All the spectral issues are going up like this.
Yeah.
Sleep apnea going up like this. Malocclusion going up like this. Jaw joint problems going up like this. Poor posture, body posture. Because, if you don't have enough space to breathe here, well, you can open your mouth, hang your tongue out. That's a good way of getting around it. Also, you can hold your head forward.
Oh.
So I'm suggesting.
Do you think it's not just phone use then?
I think that's not helping. certainly not helping. But for most people, you know, you get your average person and ask them to stand up straight so that your earlobes over your traps, over your trapezius. And by the time they've got their head back there, they've got no airway. You know, you could say to them, stand up straight till you're blue in the face. And they're gonna, you know, have the angel on the side going, oh, you know, he's absolutely right. You know, that's what we should be doing. Yeah, clear, it makes sense. You know, Mike says it, everyone's saying, great, I want to stand up straight. And you've got the devil on the other side that says, breathe.
Yeah. Ooh.
Now, what's good? What are you going to remember? I can focus on something for a good 5 minutes before my attention wanders.
Yeah.
No, you know, you're not going to maintain an uncomfortable posture. So your head's going to drop forwards.